Hi, I'm Patrick Burke, and this is my first video log for my first intercultural interaction in TE 150. So the situation I chose was taking my roommate, Shrikant Oak, and the kid from my residence hall, Soren Sharmsaz, to one of my church services. This first interaction was my opportunity to be the host, and I chose religion as my piece of culture because I think religion is a very strong determinant of culture, and I wanted them to experience mine as well as I wanted to learn a little bit more about theirs. So that's why I chose to have them come to a church service with me, and we did this about 2 weeks ago. Just to give you a little bit of background, Shrikant affiliates as a Hindu, and Soren has a little bit more conflicted view on his religion. It's kind of an atheist view, but he does believe there's a God. He just doesn't believe that the worship of a God is necessary. I feel it is important to discuss both my feelings of the interaction, but also their feelings, because they were experiencing my cultural norm. So I think it's important to discuss their feelings as well as mine, and I'll be discussing theirs first. Both of them felt like people were staring at them during the service initially, which I found strange, but that's what they had told me, and I guess that's just what they felt. Both of them found the unison readings and singings a little odd, which is understandable, and they wouldn't partake in them because it was against their religion. The sermon during the service was about serving the Lord as a way to worship Him. Soren disagreed with the purpose of service that the sermon said, because he believes that people use service as like a get into heaven free ticket, I guess. And then Shrikant didn't understand the concept because he said that Hindus only really worship as much as they feel is necessary. Overall, they kind of thought it was pretty weird and they probably wouldn't do it again. My feelings on the interaction, before, during, and after were, before I had a lot of excitement, and then it kind of dulled down after. Before, I was excited for them to experience my religion, and I was really excited to learn a lot about theirs, which I thought I would get to do through just them experiencing mine and telling me things about theirs that were similar, that were different, which I did get a little bit of, which was nice, and I appreciated that. During the interaction, I was a little bit disappointed that they weren't taking it very seriously. They seemed to use a lot of informal etiquette during the service, which I don't know if they know how formal a church service is supposed to be. But also during the interaction, it was interesting to see what parts they would listen to and what parts they wouldn't listen to, and what parts they would partake in and wouldn't partake in, and that was just interesting for me to witness because of their different religious affiliations. And then, like I said before, the little bit that they did teach me about their religions in relationship to mine was also very interesting. After the interaction, I was listening to their reactions that they told me of the service, and it was a little bit hard for me to listen to some of them because I am a Christian, and so some of their beliefs that just contradict with mine were kind of hard to listen to, but using my mindfulness, I know that I need to be aware of different perspectives, and that was where I did get to learn the most about their other religions, which was, like I've said before, the most interesting part of this experience for me. I think it will be more interesting, and I will get more feeling out of interacting in their culture. I think that they already had a little bit of prior knowledge on Christianity from living in America, even though that's not the religion that they affiliate with, and because of this they didn't necessarily think to really absorb my piece of culture as much as I would have liked. But nonetheless, I think the interaction was relatively successful in my ability to learn more about their religion, and they hopefully learned a little bit about mine, and I hope they enjoyed the experience regardless of their kind of informal etiquette and lack of seriousness that I observed, which is unfortunate. But like I said, at the same time, I was able to learn quite a bit about their religion, and that's why I view the overall final outcome of my interaction as a success, and I'm looking forward to doing the next one.